Hi guys, you have seen the right title. The title is not to garner views, the title is based on facts. Guys, I've already made 3 videos on fat loss and 1 video on belly fat where I have explained a lot of process. So some of it I'll continue explaining it to you, and this is the first video, and that is the number one solution to the belly fat. There are other solutions which we'll talk in future videos. So guys, as I've said, that carbohydrate is the main source of energy that goes into our bloodstream, and then it breaks down into glucose, and whatever is required is used. And the part which is not required is stored in our body as glycogen in muscle cells, liver and fat cells. So glucose is basically a monosaccharide, so it is completely 100% simple sugar. So guys, the starch that we usually take, the rice, the wheat, and the millet, is basically glucose. So guys, the other source that we usually take is fructose. Fructose comes from fruits, it's 100%. Guys, I'll make a separate video on fruits and fructose and why it is not dangerous. But the third kind of sugar that we take is sucrose. Sucrose is a disaccharide. Disaccharide means it is saccharide usually means sugar, and di means two. So it is made up of two molecules, glucose and fructose. But this fructose is dangerous. Why? Because how it is metabolized in liver. Because there is an enzyme which doesn't let it go out of liver, guys. So it is completely in liver, and the process is a little harmful to our body. So that's the reason I say that you have to take whatever is coming in as a natural food from the ground. That is the best thing to do. Once it is processed, then you don't know what sugar, what is the combination, what is the chemical, how it is processed. So guys, if you are taking any added sugar or sugar, it is basically sucrose or different sugar which has fructose. So glucose and fructose is 50% glucose and 50% sucrose. So as I discussed in previous video also, if you keep spiking your insulin, that is why you're doing, that's the reason why the visceral fat is being formed. So that is only with the glucose. What if you're taking something which is only metabolized in liver, and it is converting it into a fat? So this is added fat. That is the reason why it is very dangerous, guys. So that is the reason why you shouldn't take it. And what does it basically do when it is metabolizing in liver? What is it doing? It is spiking, it is increasing your uric acid, and it is decreasing your nitric oxide. So what happens is that with this, over a prolonged period, you're prone to diabetes, you're prone to hypertension, and then on top of it, once you spike the insulin, then there is another hormone called leptin. Leptin basically tells your brain that that you're full and you don't need any more energy. So that leptin becomes resistant, guys. So once it becomes resistant, then you continuously feel that hunger and you have that cravings for it, cravings for especially the sugars, not for other foods, the sugar. So again, you are taking sugar in different ways. So what is alarming is, guys, that there is a study which says that with this kind of sugar, there are about 167 diseases. I'm not going to get into diseases and all that stuff. You can Google it about it. The person who did it, I think it's Nancy who did the research. So guys, what I would suggest is that this is the first step towards reducing your belly fat. Have natural food, and have food which has got fiber. I will talk about millets, especially millets, in my future videos also, and we'll continue the process into the second solution in my next video. Millets has a lot of fiber. Rice and wheat doesn't have that much of fiber. Food with fiber is a different process. So I'll make a short video about foods that has fiber and how it is benefiting our system. So guys, what is alarming is that instead of we adults, we are making our kids do the same thing, making them eat all these refined sugars, and there's a lot of obesity around, and if I get into the numbers, it is in millions. So that is what is happening. And infant obesity is also a new phenomenon. So guys, there is no fault of kids and infants. So guys, make sure that everything is natural, so that the transformation from my point of view also becomes easy when I transform you. So this is what it is I have to talk about. Thank you guys. We will continue with the series. So the best and the best way to reduce your belly fat is to first eliminate sugar from your body. Thank you so much. Keep subscribing, guys. I'm seeing that you are loving my content, but you're not subscribing, guys. Please subscribe so that you can watch the future videos and press the bell icon. Thank you so much, guys.